Hey there, Sag, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading for March 15th through the 31st, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Sag, if this reading resonates and you want to book a personal reading, excuse me, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, donation link is also below. Any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Lastly, Sag, if you love these readings and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out a free extended reading every Monday only to my email list subscribers. You cannot get this anywhere else. Bottom of the deck, you get the Seven of Cups. Main energy for your reading is the Three of Wands. You're waiting for something. Now, waiting is not really the right word. I would say more so anticipating or expecting, because whatever this is, you know it's coming. You just don't know, excuse me, exactly when. It's almost like I've ordered a package. I know it's going to show up, but I don't have the tracking info. I don't know exactly when it's going to get here. Now, I don't see any specific sign, so the person that you're dealing with could be any sign, but the main number that I'm seeing is the number, oh, sorry. Your person can be any sign. One of the main signs I'm seeing is Pisces, and the numbers that I'm seeing are 20 and 18. I don't know if those numbers mean anything to you. In the recent past, you get the Judgment, Four of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. You're coming to a realization here, or you came into a realization because this is in the recent past. And whatever you realized made you really, really unhappy. And it also came along with the fact of you trying to not accept whatever this realization was. And this realization is not just like, oh, I realized I like blue instead of pink. This is something deep. This is from your higher self. It's really like an aha moment of clarity for you here. But it came along with a lot of disappointment and a lot of resistance. I really don't want to accept this. I don't want to believe this is true. We'll see exactly what this is. Now, in the current situation, you get the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. These are both things that are happening very, very quickly. So you are taking action here. But whatever it is that you're doing, it also comes with a little bit of stress, a little bit of anxiety. I don't know why. I don't feel like it's something that you, I guess, fear. Fear could be involved, but it's more so like, I'm doing this. I'm so excited, but there's also like kind of nerves there. And we'll see exactly what the nerves are all about. In the near future, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Moon. You don't see whatever's happening here, whatever's coming in the near future. Something or someone that you lost, you're going to hear from them. There's going to be communication because you're showing me an energy here of loss, but then talking. But again, you don't see this coming. You don't see this coming. Ooh, I can't wait to clarify your near future. Okay, let's get started. Let's start off with the main energy for your reading, which is the Three of Wands. Also, sorry, I'm going to be clearing my throat. I'm getting over the sniffles. So I hope it's not as annoying to you as it is to me. Three of Wands is clarified by the Three of Wands again, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Now, you're showing me, I know that something's going to start working. Something's going to start building. Is it hard? Is it difficult? Yes. But I know that whatever is not working now is going to start working. It's not a question of if it's going to start working. You're literally showing me, I know it's only a matter of time until things start working, start building, start progressing. I don't know exactly what this is about. It could be your career. It could be a relationship. It could be your love life in general. I don't know. Okay. But you're showing me if right now you feel stuck, something's not just no matter what you try, it just doesn't get where you need it to go. You know that that's not going to be like that for very long. I like this. I can't wait to get to see the current situation, to see what this is about. Let's clarify your recent past first. We'll start off with the Judgment, see what this realization is. Okay. I'm not going to take these. I only take cards that flip over. The Judgment is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Death Rebirth. Yeah. Judgment again at the bottom of the deck. Here's the thing. In the recent past, you've very slowly come to this realization that something or a connection between you and someone that you love very much, it's over. I don't know what took you so long to come to this realization, but you're showing me I really dragged my feet on accepting this and realizing this and just acknowledging it. But in the recent past, something clicked for you and you're like, look, they love me. I love them. It doesn't matter. It's done. It's over. Again, I don't know what caused you to come to this realization in the recent past, but you got to it. Like one day you woke up, your higher self was like, Sag, listen up. And you're like, yeah, it's over. I get it. Like the feelings that I have for them, the feelings that they have for me, and somehow you know they still care for you so deeply, you're showing me that doesn't matter. Like I know it's over. I know it is. Let's take a look at the Four of Cups. I can see why this would make you unhappy, but let's see. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Star, and the Moon. You get the Moon again here in the near future. Yeah, it makes you unhappy, and it also kind of sends you down a little bit of a rabbit hole because you're showing me like now I'm like replaying everything. I'm in my head. I'm like replaying the whole relationship, the conversations. Like maybe I was Delulu. Maybe they didn't love me as much as I love them. You know, I do see you kind of like spiraling a little bit, right? And, you know, going down the rabbit hole. But it's almost like you don't see what is coming up next because this is kind of sending you back into your head where you're like, again, spiraling, thinking, overthinking, you're unhappy, you're disappointed. What you want is coming. The star is like one of your deepest desires and it's coming, but you don't see it coming, right? And obviously divine timing is a play. The universe is not going to reveal everything to you unless it's the right time, but you don't see this coming. See 17, 18. You don't see the 18. You're currently in the 17. Interesting. Now I really can't wait to get to your near future. Let's take a look at the Nine of Wands in the recent past. Nine of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Swords, King of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, it seems like some of you may be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Scorpio showing up strong here. And Pisces, obviously. It's sad because like you don't, it's almost like your person is just having a grand old time. So I don't know if you still follow them on social media, if you know, talk about them, if you hear about them. I'm not really sure how you're aware that this person is like, you know, having a grand old time, but you're showing me like, I'm the one here. I'm still dealing with the pain of this connection ending. And like this person seems to just have a ball. They're having fun. And you kind of like don't want to accept that they're having such a good time. You're like, how are you not in pain? How are you not suffering the same way I was suffering, right? There's almost like this reluctance on your part to accept that they're doing good and they're doing fine. And again, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I don't know. I'm not looking at their energy. This is just your perception of the situation in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords in the current situation. Knight of Swords is clarified by the Temperance, Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. You're showing me it's been a long time that you've kind of been thinking about love, possibly with a new person or a new connection. And it's been a long time where you're like, okay, maybe I should start dating again. Maybe I should go find love. Maybe I should go pursue a new relationship. But you've been kind of back and forth about it, right? Like, yes, no. Maybe you dated a little bit and then you're like, no, this doesn't work for me. There's very much a back and forth energy when it comes to you actively pursuing love. And you're showing me like in the current situation, I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready to go find love. I'm ready to go find a relationship. I'm ready to pursue this on my part, to like take action and make this happen. I will say it's not just completely like one way, like I'm ready. Okay, now I'm dating. You do still have a little bit of that back and forth, right? Where I'm ready, I'm not ready. Okay, I can find somebody new. Nope, nobody's going to match up to this other person, right? There's still a little bit of back and forth, but I do see you kind of taking action and be like, okay, let's go. Let's find love. Like, I'm ready for this. Let's take a look at the Nine of Swords in the current situation. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Magician, and the Hierophant. You're a little bit stressed out because you know, you're showing me like, I know that I look for stability. I want consistency. I want a long-term relationship. I want something that's like marriage material, right? I'm not dating just to have fun and like, you know, see what's out there. Like I want something consistent. I want a relationship, possibly even marriage. But regardless, you know, you're manifesting higher levels of commitment. That's where your emotional stability is. That's where your emotional fulfillment is. Now, when it comes to this whole dating or whoever you're talking to, whoever you're interacting with in the current situation, they make you feel very, very good, but it's very much like, it's kind of like a superficial good. So what I mean by that is they're complimenting your looks, they're complimenting your energy. They're like, oh, you're so attractive, you're so amazing, you're so gorgeous. But you're kind of stressed out about like, well, do they actually, first of all, want what I want? And beyond that, are they long-term relationship material, right? Like it's great that you think I'm hot. It's great that I think you're hot, but I'm looking for more than that, right? I know I'm hot. I know I'm gorgeous. Next, right? You're looking for like something beyond that. And it stresses you out as to whether or not these people are also looking for that, or whether or not these people are even able to see you authentically beyond like, the exterior shell. Like, oh, she's hot, he's hot, gorgeous, attractive. Okay, but what else? Like what else is there beyond my looks type of thing? Let's take a look at the Knight of Wands in the current situation. Nope. Oh, okay. Take top 3. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Wands, which you got in the same row in the recent past, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Swords. There is a lot of people pursuing you. Sorry, there are a lot of people pursuing you. I do see passion. I do see romance. I do see all of that. Like, you're definitely not somebody that like puts themselves out there and crickets. Like, you're a hot commodity, Leo. People pursue you. They want you. They're attracted to you. They're drawn to you. They romance you. They flirt with you. You still have a little bit of resistance though. Your guard is still very much up because you're showing me, well, I just don't know. Like, I know what I'm looking for. I just don't know if they're looking for the same thing. And there's a little bit of like resistance in how you're dealing or interacting, with the whole dating scenario. You're very guarded. You're definitely not like out there with an open heart. I will say that. And again, I can understand why. Like, dating is exhausting, but beyond the fact that it's exhausting, it's also like you're seeing the best version of people. You don't know what's actually behind the mask, right? And you're showing me like, I don't know if these people are worth my time or not. Like, I don't know if they're going to give me what I'm looking for. And I get that. I don't see you completely like giving up on this, but I also do not see you like being super excited of like, oh, yay, I get like 100 dates this week. Whee! It's very much like a guarded energy, which again, totally, totally understandable. Let's take a look at the near future. I want to see what the 5 of Pentacles is for you in the near future. 5 of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Hanged Man. So here's the thing. You still experience a sense of loss. Now, whether it's, oh no, you get the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. You're still experiencing the loss of this soul connection, okay? And dating just seems to bring it up even more because I feel like none of these people that you're interacting with like really hit the mark, And you're showing me like, I've taken care of myself. I've nurtured myself. I've healed. I've grown. I've prioritized myself. Why am I still stuck on the loss of this connection? It's not even the person or the connection. It's just the feeling of like grieving the loss of this connection. You're like, why am I still stuck on this? Why am I not over it? Because you're showing me like, I've done all the things. I should be way, way past this. I shouldn't even be thinking about this connection anymore. I shouldn't even be like feeling anything. I should be like miles and miles ahead of this connection and like missing it and all of that. And yet I'm still stuck in the same place. Like, I haven't done any of the work. I'm still stuck thinking about our good times and the memories and this person. And, you're a little bit frustrated here because you're like, I've done all the work. I shouldn't be feeling these things. Why am I still feeling these things? Excuse me. Let's take a look at the 8 of Wands in the near future. Ooh. The 8 of Wands is clarified by the 8 of Wands again, the Knight of Swords, which you got in the current situation, and the World. You're showing me here, I'm essentially like, you're putting an end to all this. How do I explain this energy to you? You're putting an end to like the back and forth in dating. So what I mean by that is you're very, very like clear in your communication in terms of what you're looking for. When you date, you kind of like put your best foot forward and you're like, I don't want to seem too needy, too this, too that. You're like, F all of that. I am literally putting an end to it. Like, I will put out there very clearly, by the way, what I want, what I'm looking for. Do you fit the bill? I don't care if it looks too much, if it looks crazy, if it looks, I don't care. Like, I'm done with this like merry-go-round of let's play the nice game and then in 3 months I find out you're not looking for a committed relationship. You're like, no, none of this inconsistent BS. I want this. I'm looking for this. Can you give it to me? Yes. Awesome. We can keep dating. No, that's not what you're looking for. No, you're not sure. Okay, bye. That's kind of the energy that you're bringing to the table here in the near future. And I like it, Leo. Let's take a look at the moon in the near future. The moon is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Tower, and the Fool. You don't see something coming here. It's very, very... It's exciting. It's positive. It's like wiping the slate clean from all the BS that you don't want to deal with. Okay. But there's also a level of like, this is going to take you essentially burning everything that doesn't align with you to the ground. So what I mean by that, and you're going to do this, you just don't see this coming yet. It's very easy to say whatever doesn't align for me, I just release, right? But that's not always the case. And it seems like here in the near future, that is going to be the case for you. Anybody that shows up with BS, inconsistent energy, hot and cold, unclear, anything like that, you completely just like burn it to the ground. You're like, nope, I want nothing to do with you. Not I'll give you another chance. Not let me communicate to them what they're doing and how it makes me feel and maybe they'll change. Nothing. You're like, literally, if you do not show up how I need you to show up, off a cliff you go. It's very, like in theory, it sounds very nice. I do see you showing me here, though, there's like a level of risk involved in me approaching things this way because it will immediately cut down like a whole bunch of people, right? Not everybody is going to show up correct right off the bat. And you're showing me like I'm not dealing with anybody that doesn't show up 100% how I want them to. So I do understand the level of risk, but I also see you kind of being like, I'm done with the BS. I'm done with the lack of clarity. I don't want none of this. Like either you show up like exactly how I want or I will literally have nothing to do with you. Pretty intense energy, but I'm honestly here for it, Leo. You're kind of like, I'm done with the BS. Like I'm over this BS. Why do I keep saying Leo? It's Sag. Why do I keep saying Leo? I know this is Sag's reading and for some reason I keep saying Leo. It's not Leo, it's Sag. I don't know if maybe you have a lot of Leo in your chart or maybe you're dealing with a Leo, but like for some reason, like the word Leo keeps coming out. I'm like, no, this is Sag's reading. I know this is Sag's reading. Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind, Sag. From the universe, you get the Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Yeah, there is a lot of new beginnings and exciting, passionate new beginnings showing up here. It's going to make you feel very, very good. On the one hand, very attractive, very sought after, very radiant, magnetic. On the other hand, though, it's really going to test your ability to prioritize yourself and your needs and your desires and be able to set boundaries in a way that aligns with you. And again, easier said than done because, this is a very intense energy. Not very many people are able to embody this energy, but something in the near future for you, you're just like, why am I playing these games? Like, why am I even entertaining somebody that I'm going to maybe have to fix, modify, shift, No, either show up how I want or it's just not going to happen. And that's those boundaries. But Leo, that is why, oh my gosh, not Leo, Sag. If I say Leo one more time, Sag, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If this reading resonated, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Oops, I'll see you here on the next one.